boys and girls. Welcome back to Miss Pam's room, where school is cool. Today, for the letter C, we will learn about Connie Cow. We will also talk about some of Connie Cow's, or we'll sing about some of Connie Cow's friends. Cat, calf, cowboy, camel, car, and colors that also start with the letter C. But first, let's learn a little bit about Connie Cow for the letter C. Do you know what Connie Cow says? Yes, Connie Cow says moo. Did you know that Connie Cow is one of the most important animals God made to help men? Different kinds of cows can live all over the world. Their hide, and that's the same thing as their skin, is very tough. How does your skin feel? Does it feel soft or does it feel tough? Hopefully your skin feels soft. But Connie Cow's skin is very tough. The hide helps them live where it is very cold and where it is hot. Cows like Connie have a long tail that can swish to help keep the flies away. This is Connie's long tail. They swish it around and that helps keep the flies away. That's right. We don't have tails, do we? We have to use our hand. Or maybe your mommy or daddy has a fly swatter to help keep the flies away, but she uses her tail. All right, let's see what else we can find out about Connie Cow. Connie uses the horns on her head to protect herself from the wild animals. So right up here you can see these are her horns. She uses those to help protect herself from the wild animals. Connie Cow lives on a special farm called a dairy farm with other cows. Really, only the mothers are called cows. The fathers are bulls. So mothers are called cows and the fathers are called bulls. And the babies, do you know what the babies are called? Their babies are called calves. Sometimes Connie Cow stays in a barn filled with hay and corn. Connie Cow loves to eat corn. The farmer also lets the cattle walk around in a pasture to eat the grass that grows there. Connie Cow likes to chew her food very well. And you know what? You should chew your food very well also. If you watch, you can see her chewing her cud. So if you ever see a cow and they're chewing and chewing, then that's her cud that she's chewing. Cud is food that cows have chewed for a long time. You can learn a lesson from Connie Cow that you should chew your food really well also. Connie has a calf named Candy who has long legs and big brown eyes. Candy usually stays close to Connie, but sometimes Candy wanders off and goes to play with other calves. One day, Candy felt hungry and she looked around for Mommy. Connie Cow was nowhere to be seen. Oh no, that wasn't very safe, was it? So make sure you stay with your mommies and daddies when you go out so you won't be lost like Connie and Candy Cow. Candy began to bawl when she didn't see her mommy around. That's the same as cry. She began to cry. She cried for her mommy. Connie moved back to tell Candy where she was. Candy ran as fast as she could toward her mother's mooing. She probably sounded something like this. Moo. Let me hear you moo. Do you know how to moo? Let's hear your moos. Oh, I bet those are some good moos. But some other calves came running too. They all had long legs and big brown eyes. How could Connie know which calf was Candy? Connie Cow began to sniff. she began to sniff the calves. What did she sniff with? Her nose or her nostrils. She smelled each one until she found the one with just the right smell. Candy, just as your mother knows you by the way you look and the way you sound and maybe even the way you smell. A cow knows her calf by the way it smells. Connie Cow does something to help people. God made her to be able to make milk to feed her baby. People like to drink her milk too. Do you guys like milk? Do you know some good things to eat that are made from Connie Cow's milk? People use her milk to make butter, cheese, cream, and one of my favorites, and probably yours too, ice cream. Would you like to know how they get the milk? Well, the dairy farmer raises cows like Connie to get milk from them. God gave the mother cow an udder on her belly where she makes the milk. And if you look right here, this part of the cow is called the udder, and that's where she makes her milk. The farmer milks Connie Cow twice each day. Some farmers milk their cows by hand. Other farmers have machines for milking the cows. The milk goes into big metal buckets or tanks. Later, the milk is put into a tank truck and taken to a dairy. At the dairy, men will make Connie Cow's milk cold and prepare it to put in cartons for people to drink. Dairymen can also make butter, cream, and cheese from the milk. And if they add sugar to the cream, it makes the cream very sweet. Then they put the cream into a very cold freezer. And what do you think this makes? Did you say ice cream? That's right. That makes ice cream. They can make different flavors of ice cream by adding chocolate, strawberries, or vanilla. Yum, yum. People can do many things with Connie Cow's delicious milk. And that's enough about Connie Cow for right now. I'm going to ask a few questions, and you guys answer the questions. This is just to make sure you paid attention. I'm sure you did. So you'll be able to answer all these questions. How does Connie Cow keep the flies away? Do you remember? Does she use her ears? No, not her ears. Remember, she uses her long tail to help keep the flies away. She swishes it back and forth. That keeps the flies off of Connie Cow. What is the word for the food that Connie Cow has chewed for a long time? Remember, I told you if she chews and chews and chews her food for a long time, she calls that what? Did you say cud? Yes, that is called cud. That's how she makes her food. She chews it and chews it, chews and chews for a long time, and it makes cud. What are some of the things we can do with Connie Cow's milk? Do you remember those things? Very good. We can drink it. Oh, I bet some of you like cereal. Do you like to put milk in your cereal? Yep, that's something you can do with it. You can make butter. We said cheese, ice cream. Those are some yummy things that you can make with Connie Cow's milk. Okay, we're gonna learn a little song about Connie Cow. I'll say it or sing it for you, and then we'll put it on the music and we'll sing it together. It goes kind of like this. Connie Cow, she says cat and calf and cowboys, camel car and colors, she says Very good. Now.
Connie Cow, Connie Cow, C says k, 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 k. Cat and calf and cowboy, camel, car and collar, C says k.